Hey everyone, from my house to yours, I just wanted to spend a minute and talk about all that's going on right now. This coronavirus thing has just taken so much of our attention, and it's scary, and there's a lot of uncertainty out there about finances and about what's going to happen next. And when I watch what's going on, it can become overwhelming at times, and the news is all about that. And sometimes I need a perspective shift, and I found that prayer really helps change my perspective. And there's this wonderful passage in Habakkuk chapter 3, especially verses 17 through 19 that I want to talk about, where the prophet starts out his prayer. And I encourage you to go back and read all of Habakkuk chapter 3, where he's complaining and telling God everything that's wrong and how he wants the perspective to change. And all of a sudden, his perspective changes. And so I want to read Habakkuk chapter 3, 17 through 19, and then just talk a little bit about what shifts in his perspective that also can shift in ours. Here it is, Habakkuk 3, 17 through 19. Though the fig tree should not blossom, nor the fruit be on the vines, the produce of the olive fail, and the fields yield no food, the flock be cut off from the fold, and there be no herd in the stalls. Yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will take joy in the God of my salvation. The God the Lord is my strength. He makes my feet like the deer's, and he makes me to tread on the high places. There's several things that he talks about. He first of all says, look, my perspective has shifted in prayer from all this fear to the joy that comes from salvation. And then he talks about his strength that comes from God. And finally, stability that comes from going to a brand new place because he's been in prayer. So all the things that he was troubled by are no longer his focus point. And they still exist, but he's changed his perspective because the things that can be taken away have nothing to do with the things that can't. Our salvation, our strength, and our stability. My prayer, Eagle Naz, and friends beyond our walls, that you'll find hope in prayer and stability and joy in your salvation, and that the Lord will give you a different kind of stability. So my encouragement this week is that you go back to Habakkuk chapter 3, make his prayer your prayer, and begin to see what God might do in changing perspective for each of us this week. God bless you. Love you all.